More migrants arrived in Chicago from Texas on Sunday, and Democrat Mayor Lori Lightfoot once again slammed Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott, saying he is using them as human pawns. The migrants arrived in the Windy City after Abbott sent 2 buses carrying migrants to Chicago last week. Abbott said he will continue to bus migrants to sanctuary cities until the federal government secures the southern border. Lightfoot said that while she welcomes new residents, she has a problem with Abbott busing the migrants to her city. "My frustration comes from the actions of the governor of Texas," she said at a press conference. "There could be a level of coordination and cooperation, but he chooses to do none of those things. Instead, he chooses to send human beings across the country to an uncertain destination. That's unacceptable. He is manufacturing a human crisis, and it makes no sense to me," Lightfoot said. After the first 2 buses of migrants arrived in Chicago on Wednesday, Lightfoot said the city would help them find shelter, work, and schools. The mayor reiterated those remarks in her address Sunday afternoon. "We are a welcoming city. We are always going to step up and do the right thing to make sure that migrants coming into our city are well received, that they're supported," she said. Lightfoot announced the launch of a donation page for the migrants in response to the arrivals. The page asks for necessities like clothes, shoes, diapers, and blankets. It also asks that willing participants sign up to be a volunteer and to help with donations. In a tweet referencing the donation page, Lopez wrote, "And the victims of Chicago gang violence get crickets." Lopez used cricket bug emojis to imply that they get nothing but silence from the mayor. From the affluent downtown areas to the south side, residents of Chicago have been dealing with a spike in violent crime. Chicago has seen a bloody and deadly Labor Day weekend. So far, 8 people have been killed and dozens injured in shootings.